Hey guys, Andrew McFarland here from StartAJuiceBar.com. Hope you're feeling amazing, happy, healthy, and inspired to launch your businesses or grow your existing businesses. Today, we are talking about the top 3 business plan mistakes. As you guys should know, if you need to raise money for your business plan is so important. And today we're going to talk about the top 3 mistakes that I see happen most often so you guys can avoid these mistakes. Before we dive in, if you guys are new to the channel, you don't know who I am, you don't know what we do. Over the last 10 years, myself and our company has had the pleasure of helping hundreds of people all over the world launch and scale successful juice bar concepts, smoothie bar concepts, acai bowl businesses, and more, as well as running our own businesses in this sector. So all the information on this channel is actually coming from experience. Early invitation to press a like button. We like you. You can like us. It will support the channel. It will help the world get healthier because we're empowering people with information to give communities access. Because the more successful health food service businesses that exist, the more healthy people will be, which is part of our mission. I'm sure it's part of yours. So press that like button. Now, diving in, as I'm sure you guys know, and I hope you know, your business plan is that essential tool that you must have in order to raise money for your business. Whether you're going to banks or you're going to investors, everyone is going to require some sort of business plan so they have an idea that you are clear on what you are doing and the market that you're in, the demographics, and so many other components that make a great business plan. But today I'm going to talk about the mistakes I've seen people make most often when it comes to developing business plans. And I say this from a supreme place of humility because, as you guys know, I've been in this industry for over 10 years, and I remember the business plan that I created that I spent so much time and so much energy working on. And then when I went and looked at it, I was like ashamed of myself. And also understanding that I just didn't know what I didn't know. But it's interesting how at the time I had this perspective that I had this amazing business plan and I was so proud to show it to people. And now in hindsight, in my maturity and in my wisdom and my experience of being in this industry for so much longer, I look back at that plan and I thought, oh my God, it's scary to think that I actually gave that to somebody. But all that being the case, I'm here now and I want to share some of this and impart some of this wisdom upon you guys. So talking about the top 3 mistakes that I see people make. First mistake is developing a business plan that's mostly text. And yes, your business plan is about the information, but from a visual presentation standpoint, having a business plan that's just text and it looks like an essay and, is all left brain is a huge mistake because we have 2 parts of our brain. One is creative and visual. The other one is analytical and number-centric and data-driven. And so it's important that we appeal to both parts of our psychology, the emotional component, the creative component, as well as the technical component. And a lot of times people create business plans that are all text because it does take time and energy to design something that looks visually appealing. But if you do, it will increase the likelihood of people investing in your business because if someone doesn't have to imagine it, it becomes more real. This is also why sometimes in our business we might create brand guides and other visual and creative components because the more developed your business is, the likelihood of you raising money, assuming that that's your intention with your business plan, the more likely you're going to be to get that money. So this is the first mistake, creating a business plan that is simply text and does not have visually compelling attributes. Number 2 is somewhat of what I alluded to before. Now, when I had my business plan and I created it, I spent weeks and weeks and weeks, all day, every day, writing my business plan. And I shared it with some people who I thought, might have been prospective investors. And I thought my business plan was more mature than it was. And the big mistake I made was not knowing that, right? Not having that awareness. And 2, giving my plan to somebody before I was really, really, really clear that it was in that space. Because you will only have one opportunity to present your business plan to an investor or to a bank. They're not going to say, oh, well, yeah, fix it up and bring it back to us. An investor's just going to look at your plan and they're going to say, this is just not the investment for me because they didn't like the way it was presented or they didn't like the pitch that they got, or they're going to be interested and they're going to dive in more deeply. And so it's a big mistake to present something to anyone who is going to be making a decision on the future of your business if you are not 110% sure that it is amazing, because you're only going to have one opportunity to do that. And if you don't utilize that appropriately, you will run out of people eventually that you can present your business plan to. So that's the second mistake. Now, what is the third mistake? The third mistake I see when people create business plans is having people develop business plans who have no experience in this industry Now, there are people who write business plans and they might do more broad stroke plans for people of all kinds in all industries. But the reality is if you have someone who's working on a business plan that actually doesn't know the realities of this specific business, there's a lot of things that they're going to miss. Now, granted, every business plan can't tell the future. So there is some element of speculation. But with us and our experience in this industry, the main advantage that our clients have when we are putting business plans together for them is we've got over 10 years of experience where we understand the information that we're providing is coming from that experience. It's not where we're just guessing and thinking how things are going to go in this industry. It's actually coming from that experience. So I highly advise you don't have anyone create a business plan that does not have experience in the industry, because there's a lot of things that will be missed and overlooked, and therefore reduce your chances of actually raising the money that you need and or giving you a realistic perspective on how your cash flow is going to work, what your budget needs to be, and so on. And these are critical aspects that make up any great business plan. So that being said, if you guys do need support with your business plan development and you need to raise capital, we've helped countless clients put together business plans that have raised hundreds of thousands of dollars for their companies. So we're definitely happy to talk about how we can support you with this. Email me personally at Andrew@StartAJuiceBar.com so we can have this conversation. I hope this has been enlightening and insightful. If you haven't pressed the like button yet, you know where that is. Any questions or comments, put in the comment box below. If you guys aren't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, notification bell so you get alerted anytime there's new videos. Follow us on Instagram at StartAJuiceBar, podcast, iTunes, Spotify. That way you guys can listen passively when you're running, jogging, cleaning the house, driving, whatever it is, if you prefer podcasts. And until next time, wishing you guys a lot of happiness, a lot of success, a lot of health, and I'll see you guys at the next video. Take care. I hope you guys have been enjoying the content. If you're in a place where you are really inspired to launch your juice business, but you're not exactly sure what steps to take, for you, we've created a free ebook, The 15 Steps to Starting Your Juice Bar from Scratch. Now, this is going to give you an overview of all the steps that you need to take in order to launch your business. If you want to go even deeper, we created an online course, the Juice Bar Master Blueprint. This is going to go into great detail into every single aspect of the business, starting from the very beginning all the way to actually launching a successful juice business. There's links for both of these in the description below. I know you guys will find a lot of value out of them. As always, wishing you a lot of success, and I'll see you guys in the next video.